so far. All right, good morning. It's March 11th and we're starting a solid waste board meeting. We've got minutes of February 11, 2025. I'd entertain a motion to approve those.
I make a motion to approve.
Second. All right, any other discussion on those? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all right. Okay, Mike, take it away. What's been going on?
Just, garbage has been slow. Cause it's February.
Ah,
Now it's starting to pick up now. I noticed it this weekend. So a lot of
I'm sure it's
construction.
warm weather.
Yeah, a lot of construction waste coming in all of a sudden. We had no injuries. Because of the cold, we had no gallons of oil either. They just picked up here this month, but last month we had 0. Recycling, we didn't have very much because our garbage was really slow because of cold and the snow. 4.77 tons of cardboard. What's nice about it is the cardboard is zeroed. We don't pay to get rid of cardboard,
Oh, okay.
but we still pay for it for labor and truck time.
But we don't pay the recycler
No,
for it.
Dump it.
Yeah, and then aluminum has gone up nice. I think we're gonna get a $386 check
Good.
for that,
Pop cans.
for that 0.63 tons of aluminum.
Happy Meals for the county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No brush last month, of course, because nobody could pick it up in their yards. But we already picked up, we're already starting to dump brush again.
I'm sure it's gonna get
Just
busy.
just in the last week, we've already had three loads go out of Montana City. Revenue was down, of course, because of everything else was down. Whitehall did revenue on the site, $604. Montana City only did $260. Boulder 95, Jefferson City $40, Clancy 63, Basin 0, and the office did 578.84 in permits. And so no solid waste additions.
That's just in permits, that $578.
Second permits and no solid waste.
Yeah.
We're finding there was like one new construction and the rest were, we find weird things.
They didn't
People,
get a permit.
yeah, they didn't get a permit, so they call us and then we go, okay, then we look it up and, well, they start telling us how, like one person said he's living in the top level of the house, the bottom level, and you got other people who living over in this house over here. Well, wait a minute, there's only one house listed on the property. Oh no, there's 2. But, so that's how we find a lot of that stuff. The permits do help find all the missing links.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done them enforced a long time ago. Every county's gonna end up doing it. Or they have to pay as you go type thing. Then we had the year-date totals. I don't know if you want me to go over those. Cause it just adds those. We had total year-to-dates, $43,646 this year. I expect by the end of the year, probably we should, by the end of fiscal year, we should probably break about 55. So I'm hoping for. Good. I did have the steel done in Whitehall because we've run out of room. And the price did go up.
Good.
So, but I'm gonna wait 2 months on Boulder. We're gonna backhaul Boulder. We've been backhauling Boulder. So
Okay.
we don't have any steel. That's why we have no steel revenue last month because we're backhauling. We're backhauling everything on that's Basin or any of the northern spots. We have the time, so we might as well do it.
I'm assuming the price will keep going up here.
Yeah, I hope so. The only thing I'll do is help my budget. We hauled 257.64 tons of garbage and the whole county with Tri-County and Julio is 393 tons. Budget looks exactly where I thought it'd be. I mean, it looks good, but it don't look. If you calculate everything, I think I'm not gonna be as bad as I thought, but I'm gonna be about 200K, I think. Cause I'm getting more money instead of steel. And then with the more money in revenue from the sites, I think I'll still be about 200, I think, shortfall.
Short 200.
Yeah, I do. That's if everybody pays their taxes. And according to Terry, we have to do something about our, if we're gonna raise our rates by July or by the end of July. So we're gonna have to do something.
I'll work on it this spring, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you run some numbers to see
Yep.
what you need?
Yep.
And how much would that raise a unit?
Well, we got a couple of different choices. We can either raise it and then I barely break even with all my revenue from my sites and steel if we continue this way. If we raise it $30 and go to 179.69 and
That
then
would
do,
break us even?
that would barely break us even,
Wow.
but it's also, you don't know because the fluctuation of how much construction waste
Right.
we get in, steel we get in,
Yeah,
so it could be plus or minus.
as long as we're closer to breaking even.
Yeah.
And short $200,000.
It would be better if we could go up to 186.87 and then we're even pretty much. And then, then there's no fluctuation, we could be, and then do like maybe a 3% in 2 years or something like that.
Inflationary.
Yeah.
increase or something.
And then that would kind of get us up there, so we're back up there, then we can start saving and be able to buy new trucks
Right.
and do stuff like that, or at least get a loan that we can pay for the trucks.
We've had a shortfall ever since I've been a commissioner, because we had a bunch of money saved up and, we've been using it for 10 years now.
Yeah,
We're getting down to the end of it, though, I think.
we are. I think we got this year left. That's pretty much it. For,
And I think we're the cheapest county in the state, I think.
yeah, even Debbie said that. She says, I don't know how you guys are operating.
Well, operating, you have a budget over.
Been a
Yeah.
little surplus for a while.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so that's what I came up with. It would, if we went to 186.87, it would be better for solid waste. Only because we wouldn't have to worry about our fluctuating. Also, we could give a break on the quarter loads. We do make quite a bit on quarter loads, probably about 30,000 a year on quarter loads.
I would say, just to start the conversation, that we go with a higher amount, but we stay doing the charges we do now. I know you had the conversation about maybe charging for couches and charging extra for everything.
Yeah.
I'd rather not charge extra for everything besides the obvious stuff that.
The only problem I have with the couches and chairs is when one person's next is dumping construction, one person's next to them with couches and chairs. Then you get a big old fight.
Yeah,
So if we did a small charge for couches and chairs, it would eliminate some of that. I'm just trying to eliminate problems my site attendants have.
yeah.
And this is such a controversial job.
So when we say household waste, that, to me, that would include couches and chairs. And the only reason we charge extra for mattresses is because the landfill does.
Yep.
So, yeah,
But
we can have that conversation.
If we raise our rates to accommodate some of that, then, and maybe not do quarter loads, maybe even raise another couple bucks per year. Instead of 186, maybe go 189. Then we're kind of accommodating everything and not charge, we only charge half cubic yards of construction waste up.
Instead of quarter.
Because most of your quarter is gonna be your residential
Right.
residents.
Not really
Doing- yeah.
construction.
Yeah, it's,
Somebody doing their own thing.
yeah, doing their own thing. They're doing a little thing, like they're doing a remodel in their bathroom and they pulled a couple cabinets out and that was it. Instead of having to charge them for that, you're giving them a break, but everybody's having to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something we can talk about. And so,
It might be better than trying to come up with $10 or whatever when you're at a site and you
Yep.
didn't expect it.
yeah, and then then they're not handling as much money either. We're eliminating the amount of money that the site attendants are having to collect and everything else. We do a half cubic yard and better and we go that route.
So if we start doing evening meetings, we could try to have one in Jeff City, and did we do one at Clancy? It was Jeff City and Montana City
Whitehall, I thought you did.
and
one.
Whitehall. Yeah, Whitehall, of course.
I didn't know you did one in Montana City. I know you did.
Yeah, we did.
No, you did.
Pretty sure we did.
We did one in Grayson.
We did one in Basin as well. So I think we need to start talking or figuring that out, Mr. Chairman, especially if we need to get this on the tax rolls this year. We need to have this finished up by.
July.
July,
What
so-
Terry told me, I don't know if it's first or end. She just
Maybe we
said
can
July.
do one special meeting a month. That would be Jeff City, Clancy, Montana City, Basin. That'd be 5 months. That's probably be pretty close, huh? What's that?
In August.
You do every dump site,
That's what I would say.
I would say too.
We have to do more than one month.
maybe 2 a month, maybe every other week. It won't be very fun, but I think we did them all in a row when we did them last. They might have been special meetings, not just commission meetings. I
I
don't
think they
know.
might have been special meetings, because
Well, something to think about, guys, if you wanna try to just whack them all out in a couple of weeks, or if you just wanna do them spaced out, do special commission meetings throughout the month or whatever.
Either way,
We'll think
I
about
think
it,
at this
Mike.
point,
We'll get started on it,
Okay.
so.
Cause I know that we're not available for grants unless we get above 193, but you know, grants are probably gonna go away.
Right. That's a big jump up to 193, we'd be making money again.
Yeah. So. So that's my suggestion is 186.87. And that would just kind of keep us, and then only do half cubic yards.
Can we just do a round number?
We can do around, let's go 186 or 187, 190.
Just do even.
If it's 200.
That'd be just.
There you go, just even 200. It's not very much per month if you think about it. $200,
Right, if you break it up per
even
month, yeah.
$200 a year is hardly anything for garbage.
Can
know,
you,
per
can you get
household.
updated, fees for around us, the counties around us, when you get a second, cause that'll help us during our conversations with the public.
I have a lot of them. I know Broadwater's going, they're gonna go up even, I mean, they're way up there.
Way
They're
over
like-
200.
Oh, they're way over 200. I think they're right now 247.
wow,
And they're talking about going 280 something.
Wow, and they're not even manned sites, are they?
No, they're manned now.
They're manned
And
now.
they're having a lot of problems. Yeah, they're talking about separating their solid waste from the roads again, getting away from public works because it's just too much.
Wow,
It's too much because even like what they're saying right now, their public works is taking, solid waste is taking up all of his time.
I bet.
It's
Did she try to hire you back?
they keep bugging me. Nope. No.
All right, if she starts talking into it,
No.
let us know first.
No, we ain't going there. No, I'm just happy right where I'm at. I got a pretty good base people
You got great bosses too.
that, I do, I have awesome
Outstanding
bosses, I do, could ask for any better.
All right, anything else?
I'm just gonna go on vacation between the 19th and 26th. Everything will be lined up,
19th and what?
19th through the 26th of
Of March?
April,
Of April.
yeah. I'll have everything all lined up. Troy knows about it, he'll take care of it, so.
Okay. That's good.
And then the only other thing I have is I have a reduction for application reduction. And it's in Basin. So she lives in Basin, also has a property in Basin. I've been up there before. I don't know if you want to look at it anyways, but I would only say it's actually, it could be accessible 12 months a year, because I know there's 3 homes right below it. Because you have to, I don't know if you've ever been there, you go through go Cataract Road, you take just about the bridge, that little bridge, you take a right,
Yeah.
and you go up and you have to cut through a couple people's property, and it's the back of the property back there.
Oh, okay.
And it's a cabin, but it's a full cabin. And but they use it
Just
for
in the
only
summer.
in the summer for only like their family and stuff.
I think we have a seasonal rate.
Yeah, I'd do a half rate. I would just do a half rate, and then if, not approve the permit in the system. So if somebody calls and wants a permit, then I'll know if they're renting it out, and then I can increase it at that point.
Okay.
And I think that's what happened, why they ended up getting a permit for it, is because somebody was living there last summer, asked for a permit, and we added
the home.
the whole amount, and now she's asking for a reduction. I did go up there and haven't been snow plowing it, but they only use it in the summer. Or maybe they're only renting it in the summer, it's kind of what she's telling me.
That could be. All right, do we have a motion to approve this, adjustment?
move to approve the adjustment for the 6 months adhere to.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Alright,
Aye, all right, that passes. All right, well, thank you, Mike. Anything else for the good of the order?
Nope.
I'm gonna ask Mike is, now you guys are officially enforcing the new permits, right? The February.
No,
the other
we
one-
moved, we changed it, we added one extra month.
Oh, you did?
Into March.
Yes. Yeah, we had, I had a couple people, but we are getting so many people still that we're getting now, we got it, everybody who got their permit, got it. Now we're having all the weird ones. The people who are out of state,
Oh,
or I didn't receive it because then we find out, oh, well, you don't have a house there. Type stuff. And so we're having to go through that. So we're kind of giving people a little bit more time. And then we're gonna get the snowbirds.
That'll be the next,
That'll be the next phase.
you know.
Yeah, because I may extend it to where we're not really super enforcing it until May.
oh, wow, okay.
Because the snowbirds come in usually about end of March and April. And I got like 3,000 permits of out-of-staters sitting on my desk.
Waiting.
Okay,
You're glutton for punishment.
I am.
I'm not gonna say anything. I got a town hall meeting next Monday. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I just kind of, yeah,
Just remind him, get your new permit in your vehicle. If you don't got one, talk to Mike.
No, I know who will take care of it down there.
Susie ends up talking to me.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she has him fill out the card and then I end up having to go through it and call him. She turned somebody away because he was being kind of a jerk last week. So, well, you can't dump here. You don't have a permit.
Yeah.
So he left me a really nice message on my recorder and I called him back and I said, hey, that wasn't very nice. I said, you're an out of county person. And
He backed up a little
then he
bit.
backed off quite a bit. He
Mhm.
goes, oh, well, I said, so I'm not bailing anything that's out of county. You know, that's because what happened like last time, I had to reissue 3,000 to 4,000 permits. Cause I didn't receive it. So I felt like, okay, we're not gonna charge them for that because I didn't receive it in the mail. So in this time I just sat on them. Anything that was out of county, except for Helena, I had to do Helena because there's so many people over in Grizzly Gulch.
That's a good idea though, because then you got permits floating around out there. You don't know who's got them, everything, so.
Yeah,
Good,
it just makes more work,
yeah.
more phone calls.
Well, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
But you know, I have only had probably, to be realistic about it, maybe 4 since we've redone permits that have been mad.
They were mad.
Yep,
Yeah.
all the rest have been really good about it.
Good,
So.
good. All right.